Apparently, it is a lazy Monday because I didn't do makeup except for mascara. You can see these dark bags under my eyes. I did put on highlighter and teeny bit of blush, but you can't really tell. And obviously, I'm sitting in my cubicle again, not in the break room. Didn't want to take my camera out of the room. I don't know, sometimes it's a nice change, right? You know, for the past however many weeks I've been doing it in the workout room and the break room, and now I'm doing it at my desk. Who am I? Hello everybody, happy Monday. Today's a neat day for breakfast. I made turmeric scrambled eggs. I've never had turmeric before, so I'm intrigued to see what it's gonna taste like with turkey sausage and have a cup of broccoli, which is really weird for me to think that I'm eating broccoli with breakfast, but whatever. Good source of fiber, right? It came to about 302, 304, 305 calories for the meal. I'll let you guys know, you guys know this. And I'll have that around 9 o'clock per usual. And then I also brought an apple with some PB2 peanut butter, but I forgot measuring spoons, so I'm gonna have to guess if I decide to make peanut butter. And I also brought some mixed nuts for snacks today. For lunch, I'm making some tofu turkey, tofu ham, whatever the stuff is supposed to be after wraps, basically. So I brought my low carb, low calorie, high fiber tortillas, about 6 pieces of the tofu turkey, ranch, cheese, and leftover baby spinach. So I'll do that for lunch. And then for dinner, I'm making 15-minute garlic butter chicken cauliflower rice, but instead of chicken it's gonna be turkey because I found some pre-portioned pre-packaged turkey breast that I think will be perfect for this. So never made the recipe before, so hopefully it's good because I'm trying it with a completely different meat. Turkey and chicken kind of seem like the same thing to me though. I don't know. I need to figure out how many calories that's gonna be for the evening. Then I'm gonna run because I didn't do it Saturday because we were at the zoo all day and I was really sore from the workout that I did. So that's kind of the plans for today. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here so I can get to work, edit last week's video because I always edit my videos at work while I'm doing work. I know. And I'll talk to you guys later. Well, I'm home and my swimsuit from Cupshe got here, so I'm super excited to go get it and see if it fits. I got a medium and a large because I'm not sure what size I was supposed to have gotten. And I was kind of explaining this to Ian the other day. I'm still having a really hard time ordering things and not knowing if they're gonna fit or not because I don't know if I'm a medium or if I'm a large. I still think I'm bigger than I am, so ordering clothes online and stuff like that is difficult for me. So I just ordered 2 suits and I'll return one of them, basically. Or both if they just look wrong. So anyway, yeah, they're here, so I'm excited to go try those on. Today for breakfast, I ended up having that scrambled egg turmeric whatever stuff. It was really good. It was super filling. Like, I did not want to eat again until lunchtime. It was super filling. I was really surprised, actually. I wasn't expecting it. I was kind of thinking I was going to be hungry after, but I wasn't. And then for lunch, I made a couple of my tofu turkey wraps. It was just tofu turkey or ham with ranch, shredded cheese, and leftover baby spinach. I ended up having my apple and some PB2 peanut butter as well, and I had brought mixed nuts and I had those too. So and I was full. I don't know why I ate those other things. I think it was just a boredom thing, or like, oh, I have those there, you know, I could eat them if I want to. I'm gonna eat them just because I can type of thing, and I don't want to be like that. That's kind of annoying because I'm just consuming extra calories that I don't necessarily need, but just the fact that it's there makes me want it, kind of. So I don't know, whatever. For dinner, I'm gonna bake that turkey stuff I kind of talked about earlier, and I'll talk about it again later, so I won't go into too much details. But I'm also kind of thinking about making jalapeno poppers because those sound really freaking good right now. And I have some leftover cream cheese I need to cook, so or do something with, I guess. I'm thinking about doing that, and I'm gonna run. I'm probably just gonna do 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 minutes again, just because I didn't run on Saturday and I don't want to kill myself. Plus I know doing the running this way, I'm burning like 450 calories that I can add to my calorie counter. And I know for a fact I'm gonna end up having some of the s'mores Halo Top ice cream that I got over the weekend because I can. Besides that, that's all I know is gonna be happening this evening. I'm gonna go inside, try on my swimsuits, all that jazz, and I'll talk to you guys later. So to be straight up honest with you guys, tonight's run kind of sucked. I mean, I got through it and everything, but I was kind of struggling. It was a harder run. I don't know if it's just because it's been a couple of days since I've ran or if I just wasn't really mentally prepared. I kind of feel like that has a lot to do with me whenever I'm getting ready to run. I need to be mentally prepared, and I really wasn't feeling it when I got home. So, kind of struggled on the breathing aspect. I'm really glad I only did the 5:8:5 run instead of the 10:3:10 run, which is what I'm probably going to move on to soon. I'm just so scared to do that and like not power through and have to slow down halfway through and feel like a failure. So I'm really trying to make it as easy for me as possible. So anyway, I got through it though, and I added those calories into my calorie counter and got to work on dinner. I made 15-minute garlic butter chicken or turkey because I bought turkey for this recipe instead, and cauliflower rice to go with it. It's a really good recipe. I highly recommend it. Each portion is 241 calories per 4 ounces of turkey. So I said I had about 301 calories of this meal just because I upped the calorie intake on the amount of turkey that I had. It was so good though, and I really enjoyed it, and Ian really liked it too. So the biggest thing for me was the prep. Like, it took forever, it felt like, to put everything and prepare everything together, but I got through it and got it done, and it was delicious. I'm really glad I made that. And then for like a side or something afterwards, I bought jalapenos a couple weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I really need to do something with those. I forgot they were even in my refrigerator. So I made skinny jalapeno poppers, and those turned out really good too. They were 55 calories per half, and I halved the recipe. But regardless, really freaking good. I really enjoyed those as well. I had 5 of them and Ian had 3. So there's that. And then I had about a cup and a fourth of s'mores Halo Top ice cream. Yeah, I know, sweets, but whatever. I'm still under like 237 calories or something like that on my calorie counter after adding and running. So I'm doing pretty well for the day. I think I did pretty well on my carbs and stuff like that for today. I'm not really 100% sure, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. I stayed under my calorie count, and that's all that matters to me. So on the right track for the week so far, which is great. Tomorrow's a fasting day, so I'll get through it, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet for breakfast and lunch on Wednesday. I guess I'll find out when the time gets closer. I have some ideas. We'll see what happens. Kind of dark in here. I don't know how well the reaction time on the camera is gonna be. Looks like it's gonna be kind of slow, so I apologize. I didn't mean to walk in here slowly, but I did, and now the light's not coming on and I don't want to turn it on. It's fasting day. It's also really rainy and dreary all day. Like, our forecast all day long is rain. So yeah, we need it, but doesn't seem I'll be going outside and walking. Might have to do it when I get home or something. Ian has volleyball tonight, so I'll be home to where I can kind of do that if I want to. Might be able to walk here at work, but just depends on how I feel. I stopped by Dunkin' Donuts this morning. I know I said I wasn't gonna get any more store-bought coffee, but I was gonna go to Starbucks and get my blended iced coffee drink that I like to get, and they were closed. So I had to make another pit stop, and I stopped at Dunkin' and just got a regular black coffee, and if I need to, I'll add some liquid stevia to it. And then I'm gonna fill up my water bottle and get through this day. Hopefully it goes by quickly, but I kind of doubt it. I have a meeting this morning with our CEO. Every year she has a meeting with everybody within the company, usually in groups of like 15. We all go around the table, introduce ourselves, what department we're in, and then get updates, and then we can bring things to her if we feel like there's some things that need to be fixed or addressed within the company, kind of. Mine's from like 8:30 to 10 today, so that'll be fun. I don't like meetings. And then after that, I'll just be here working. And tonight, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't really know what today's gonna bring. It'll probably be pretty busy once I'm out of the meeting, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to it so I can get caught up as much as possible before the 8:30, and I will talk to you guys later. Update, I'm home. Bowser's excited that I am home. I'm making mini cheesecakes tonight for Ian's work. I'm pretty excited about it. Cheesecake is my favorite, so it's gonna be a struggle to not eat any of it. I did some bad things at Walmart. I got some really delicious looking things that I'm gonna hate myself for eating. The red velvet Chips Ahoy cookies and s'mores, because I love red velvet and s'mores, but Ian really likes red velvet. So, I mean, we'll share them, hopefully. 2 cookies is 140 calories, kind of high, but they're gonna be delicious. I already know. I'm super excited to try them tomorrow, not today. Today went well. I did not eat, which is great. It went really slow. The meeting was okay. It wasn't really with the CEO, it was with her like second-hand man, basically. But yeah, we did the meeting and it was fine, and got out of there and got to work. And it rained all day, so I wasn't able to walk. Let's move back over here. And it rained all day, so I wasn't able to walk. I just said that, except for 1 lap. But it was good to get out because that building is freaking cold. I think as I've lost weight, I get cold now because I have no fat. Well, I have some fat, obviously, but I have less fat to warm me, and now I'm just cold all the time. Sounds logical. It's kind of warm in here now, though. I wonder if Ian played with the thingy. I'm gonna get off here so I can start doing stuff and things and keep distracted from food by making food. It is 10 o'clock. I just spent 3.5 hours making mini cheesecakes for Ian to take to work tomorrow for a celebration kind of his own. Can't talk about it, can't talk about it. And yeah. I also made my breakfast and kind of got together my lunch for tomorrow. And that is what I did this evening. I didn't eat anything besides just kind of tasting batter here and there or whatever, like in spoon stuff, you know. So that's good. I didn't consume any major calories, if any. So yeah, that's kind of what I did this evening. And now we're gonna go to bed because I'm really tired. I made Oreo plain, and I'm gonna be putting strawberries on the cheesecakes tomorrow morning. I didn't want to do it tonight because I knew that the juices from the strawberries would kind of like leak down onto the cheesecakes and they wouldn't look right. I'm a perfectionist, so I wanted to make sure they looked right. Besides that, that's really all that went on this evening. I'm glad I didn't eat anything. However, I do have in my mind, in the shower, I was thinking, oh my goodness, I probably weigh more than 150 again or something stupid like that after the weekend. I don't know. I need to stop backtracking and keep moving forward. Also, another thing, and the only reason I'm talking about this with you guys is because I said I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Something I kind of noticed, and I could just be psyching myself out. People have asked me if I've experienced any hair loss or anything like that with intermittent fasting, lower calorie eating. I've always kind of lost hair in the shower. Whenever I shower, I always seem to shower out a lot. Always, you know, like when I say shower out, I mean like a lot falls out. It's not really thinned out, I don't think. I have a lot of hair anyway, but when I just stepped out of the shower a minute ago, I pulled out a giant clump of hair and it freaked me out. This could just be because of the way I had my hair pulled up this morning. You know, putting it in hair ties and stuff like that, of course, helps pull out your hair. And I hadn't brushed it for like a couple days because my hair is so curly I don't really need to brush it. But like I said, it just really freaked me out because I don't want to lose hair, you know? I don't know. Besides that, I mean, it's not really lost its thickness or anything. So I think I'm just psyching myself out, and having these people ask me questions and stuff like that just makes me think of it because it's not something I even knew anything about until people started asking me questions. I do know that hair loss can be a side effect of fasting and lower calorie eating. So I mean, that could be part of it, to be honest. Good thing I'm almost to my goal, and then I'll stop doing it. I've kind of wondered if maybe taking some kind of a vitamin like hair, teeth, nails, or whatever would help with something like that, but I'm not really a big vitamin taker, so I don't know. we'll see what happens. I've been keeping an eye on it, my hair in general, and tonight is the biggest clump that I noticed, other than, like I said, I lose hair every time I take a shower. I don't know how I still have any at all, to be honest. It's been like that since before I started fasting. I've always lost giant amounts of hair in my shower. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep an eye on it and see if anything else seems to pull out. I switched to a sulfate-free shampoo conditioner, which is just better for your hair anyway. And I did that like a couple weeks ago, so I don't know. I keep like touching my hair, making sure there's like no bald spots. I'm freaking myself out. See, all these people, all you people who've been asking me this stuff, you're freaking me out, so stop it. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here since it's already 10:04, which means I've been vlogging for 4 minutes, and I will talk to you guys later. It's Wednesday at least. I'm just gonna start the vlog out like that today. 2 more days until the weekend after today. Today's an eat day, so today will probably go by relatively quickly, to be honest. For breakfast, I brought one of my sweet potato, egg, cheese skillet type things that I've made in the past. This time though, I used egg whites and Parmesan cheese, which I wish I wouldn't have used. I wish I would have used regular like mozzarella or something, because Parmesan cheese has quite a bit of calories in like 2 tablespoons. I was kind of surprised. And then I also brought the remainder of the turkey sausage that I had from Monday because I didn't want it to go bad. So my breakfast is actually pretty high in calories. It's 388 calories, which is high for me. And then for lunch I brought leftover turkey cauliflower rice and a side of broccoli as well. That'll probably be pretty filling. For snack I brought strawberries that I had figured that I probably need to eat now, because they weren't as fresh as I thought they were when I bought them yesterday. There was quite a few bad ones. So I want to make sure I get those eaten before they go bad. So I brought those today as a snack, and I also brought a yogurt. So don't know if I'll eat it all. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also brought one of the red velvet and one of the s'mores cookies that I bought yesterday. Those are 140 calories for 2. So kind of want to try to avoid those, but I know they'll probably be like the first snack thing I eat, because it's that time of the month, guys. In a few days, Rachel will want to eat everything. It's gonna be great. Ian's also gonna save me one of the mini cheesecakes that I made him last night. Hopefully either a plain one or an Oreo one, and I have no idea how many calories those things have. So I'm gonna try to stay away from the ice cream tonight, even though I bought a cookies and cream one that is just screaming to be open and tried. It's another Halo Top one. But yeah, I feel like the cookies, and if I have a cheesecake, will be more than enough in the sweet department for me today. So I'm gonna try to be good, but it's probably not gonna happen. We'll see. I'm gonna get off here so I can go take my full body picture and get to work. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'm just gonna vlog from my phone because my camera is shoved under a cheesecake in my bag. I bought a vegan cheesecake yesterday at Sprouts, and I couldn't bring it home because I had errands I had to run, and I wasn't gonna come home, and I didn't want it to thaw out in my car. So it's in the bottom of my bag. So I'm just gonna vlog this out real quick right here. Today, breakfast was so filling. Those sweet potatoes with the egg whites, 3 egg whites, 1 sweet potato, and turkey sausage with Parmesan cheese on top of the eggs was delicious. It was super filling. I didn't eat again until lunchtime. I had my leftover cauliflower rice turkey thing that I had made the other day, and I also ended up eating my strawberries. I also ended up having both of the cookies I brought today. And I had broccoli to go with lunch. I forgot to mention that as well. So I feel like I've had a whole lot to eat today, but looking back on what I've eaten, it's all been relatively good things. I just feel that way, I think, because I was so full, and I don't know, it's good getting in like the broccoli and fiber and stuff like that. It makes me feel a little bit better about eating more because it's vegetable. It's good. I need to eat more vegetables. That's just what it is. And then I did this, I don't know what happened, but I like sat down and, okay, so I don't know what happened, but I sat down at work after carrying a heavy box and like felt something pull or tear right here above my chest. It hurt so bad.
I thought I was gonna start crying. It still kind of hurts to touch even. It's almost like a burning sensation. I'm really nervous. I'm afraid that I like tore something when I sat down or something. I don't know how though, because I literally just went to sit down and it was just like something tore, or I don't know. It makes me kind of nervous because I'm working out tonight with Ian doing lifting stuff, but I'm gonna have to see how far I can go. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to run just because of the movement on my chest where it pulls, honestly. I mean, not all of us are girls here, but most women will understand when you have a bigger chest and you run, it strains your chest, and I'm nervous that whenever I try doing that, you know, even walking down the stairs at work, I was like, this does not feel good. This really hurts. So I hope I didn't do something to just screw it up and now I can't exercise anymore, because I'll be super bummed out about it. So hopefully I'll be able to do. There's dogs at the neighbor's house behind me that are going freaking crazy. It scared the shit out of me. Anyway, so that's kind of my update for today. I'm gonna go inside and get ready to work out so when Ian gets home we can do our thing. I'm making calzones tonight. I'm trying to decide if I want to do just like a regular cheese and sauce one or if I want to do a jalapeno popper one. I'm gonna do that though, and I will talk to you guys later.
So I was able to run, which kind of surprises me, but I wore 2 sports bras and kind of had to hold my chest through a little bit of it. But I was able to run. I did 10 minutes of running, 3 minutes walking, and 10 minutes running, which is what the next step in my C25K app is. I just didn't follow my app. I also ran a little bit slower because I wasn't really sure how well I would be able to run with the way my chest was feeling, but I was able to get through it. So that's good. I didn't think it'd be a good idea to do any lifting or anything with the way it was feeling at the time. I actually came inside and sat down, and I had the same thing happen again where I felt like there was just a pull in my chest and it really hurt. If anybody out there is a doctor, please let me know what it might be. It doesn't hurt to move my arms or anything. I don't know, it's really weird, and Ian doesn't know what it is either. We both are kind of stumped. But hopefully it'll feel better by the time that I run again on Friday. Or work out. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet, if I'm going to lift or run. Today I would have lifted, but I didn't, and I wanted to get some sort of exercise in, so I ran instead. Overall, I think today's food choices were pretty well. I mean, for breakfast I had the sweet potatoes, the egg whites, the sausage. I mean, seems pretty healthy to me. I was really full, and then for lunch I just had the leftover cauliflower rice, which is vegetable, and turkey, which is good for you. And for dinner I made 2 ingredient calzones. Mine I put a little bit of jalapeno in it because I had some left over still from the other day. I still have like 3 other jalapenos that I have no idea what to do with. They'll probably end up just thrown away. They're not that expensive, but I hate wasting food. So anyways, I chopped up one of those and put it in with my calzone, and they came to about 434 calories a piece. Don't mind me, I'm just over here struggling talking about my calzone and jalapeno peppers, and I've scrubbed my hands, and apparently I still have juice on them, and my contact folded while I was talking to you guys, and then I touched my eye and now it burns because I had jalapeno juice on my hands. We're gonna get through the rest of this vlog though. Yeah. Anyway, calzone came to 434 calories for me, 430 for Ian, just because I added in the 4 calories for the peppers. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. I still had like 500 and something calories left though for the rest of the day after eating that. I know I had cookies earlier, and Ian actually left me one of the cheesecakes that I made yesterday, an Oreo one, so I had that as well, but it was really only 121 calories or something, relatively low. So I had that as well. So overall, as far as you guys know, I had 2 cookies, a s'mores one, a red velvet one, and then I had this cheesecake. Then after dinner, I ended up eating another s'mores and another red velvet cookie, and then I made this Oreo smoothie, and oh my god, guys, it was so freaking good. I don't know why I have never made it before. Basically, all it is a cup of non-fat milk, or that's what the recipe calls for, but I used my own half cup of Greek yogurt. I used one of the 80 calories light and fit vanilla flavored Greek yogurt, so 80 calories there, so that's, you know, whatever. And then you get the instant Jello pudding mix, the Oreo kind, and that is 45 calories for 6 teaspoons, which is what the recipe calls for. Ice, stevia if needed, vanilla extract if you're using regular plain Greek yogurt, but I wasn't, so that was an added bonus. So I didn't have to add more calories in for that, and the whole thing came to like 155 calories, and I was living. It was so delicious. I think I mentioned you put a cup of ice in there too, and you blend it, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. So I did splurge today on the sweets, that's for sure. And then I know on Friday I'm gonna end up having a vegan cheesecake that I bought at the store after dinner. So my whole plan with one sweet treat a week just is not working for me. I need to figure something out or have more self-control, because I'm afraid at the end of the month that's gonna really project and show, because I you know, have been eating more. However, like I said earlier, I am going to be starting my monthly cycle here soon, and I always eat a lot more sweets before that time, but we all know I usually eat some kind of sweet or something before bed anyways. I need to stop. Help. Pulls. Anyway, I have like 327 calories left for the rest of the day after adding in my running. So, calorie count's low, which is good. Sweet intake, I did eat a lot of those today, but oh well, I'll survive. I shouldn't have bought those cookies yesterday. I just looked up and realized that it's 7 minutes into this section of the vlog, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign out for this week. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by and watching. You guys know how much I really appreciate it, all the support and everything. Less than a month away until weigh-in day. I need to get better on not eating the sweets, so hopefully I have a pretty good result. I would like to lose at least 5 more pounds this month, so we'll see what happens. But my weigh-in day is during vacation time, so I'm trying not to think too much about it. I'll decide if I want to weigh myself before we go or weigh myself while I'm there. I don't know yet. We'll find out. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by and watching this week's vlog. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you on the next one.